In this video, I want to talk about trust and how if you have trust issues, it can hold you back in life. So if you're overly cautious on things, if you don't trust anybody, like if every opportunity you come with, you don't trust them, then that can seriously hold you back in all aspects of life. For example, Banggood, which is a Chinese wholesaling website or something. You can go on the website, you can buy stuff. A lot of sort of cheap stuff on there. Some stuff's great, some stuff I don't know. But anyway, they reached out to me and said, Kev, we like your videos. Do you want to review some of our products? This is one of them here. Pretty awesome, by the way, for the money, just for the record. But $100 worth of car, something roughly like that. I can't remember the exact price. They shipped it to me, and how do they know I'm going to do a review? I could have just taken the thing and run away with it. But because they trusted me, because they had that initial trust, it's not holding them back in sending me products. And now they're happy with the way I make my videos. Now they're offering to send me more stuff and more stuff. And by the way, I said, send me anything you like, if it's good or if it's not good. Send me junk as well. As long as I can be 100% honest with my viewers, then send me what you like. Anything RC related, I'll be happy to review it. So, you might get a review coming up on my other channel in a little while, maybe, of something that's not so good. I don't know. I'm just going to be 100% honest and see how it comes out. But anyway, back to the trust thing. If you don't trust anybody, then you're kind of going to limit yourself. You're going to hold yourself back, and you're going to miss out on opportunities that you could have had if you would have trusted the person from the get-go. Now, obviously, you can't trust everybody. You kind of have to get a feel about somebody, and you're going to have to make a kind of a guess if to trust them or not. But I normally trust people first, with a little bit. Obviously you're not going to trust somebody that you never met before with everything that you own. Yeah, there, mate. There's the keys to my house. There's the keys to my lockup. You're not going to do that when you first meet somebody, or if you just bump into a new friend or something like that. You might trust him with a little bit first. You might say, yeah, have a loan of that. Take it away, have a little play with it, see how you get on, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you kind of build trust, and you build it and build it and build it. But you can't just, from the get-go, just not trust at all, because you're going to seriously hold you back. For example, I'm selling my eBay course, and people, on the last video, people were sort of saying to me, well, what's stopping people buying the course, taking all the information, and then they want a full refund, and then they've got all the information for free. Well, there's not really anything stopping them. Anybody can do that. If they're a scam artist, if they're not an honest person, they can do that, absolutely. But if I went in on the mindset of not trusting anybody, what would happen? I wouldn't sell any courses, and that means I wouldn't make any money from any of the courses that I sell, and I couldn't help any other people out. So now everybody's worse off. I'm worse off. People that could have built themselves an eBay business, they're worse off, all because I didn't trust the odd dishonest person, which, by the way, there's not many. 99% of people in this world are honest. And you get the odd tiny minority that are not honest. But you can't judge everybody based on that tiny, tiny, tiny minority. Because then you're just going to hold yourself back. You're going to stop yourself from getting opportunities. The same as when I'm selling stuff on eBay. I mean, if I'm selling expensive stuff, something over sort of $40, £40, £50, something like that, I will send it recorded where the person has to sign for it. But if it's something cheap, something that only costs sort of $3, $4, $5, it's not worth the extra money, so I'll just ship it out. And yeah, you get a few people that are going to say, oh, I didn't get it. It didn't turn up. And you're going to get the odd tiny minority of people that are going to do that. But if you just said to yourself, right, I'm not going to sell on eBay now, I'm going to get the odd person that's going to rip me off, it's not worth selling. The amount of sales that you make, I made over $100,000 on one of my eBay stores, and I haven't actually worked it out, but from people ripping me off and wanting refunds, it's under $1,000 a year. It's so low. It's such a small amount. It's not even worth it. So if I make 100,000, this is in profit. We're looking at like 380,000 in sales. Money coming in. We're looking at over $100,000 in profit. That's money in my pocket after I've paid eBay fees, after I've bought inventory, after I've paid any other fees. But ultimately, guys, I made $100,000 profit in my pocket from one eBay store, and 1,000 of that is like, yeah, I got ripped off. People said they didn't get the items, and yeah, maybe some of them didn't get the items. But you know, some people, they just say they haven't got the item, they send a message, oh, haven't got it, they want the money back. So yeah, fine, whatever. So, but you can't let the small minority of dishonest people, you can't let those few rotten apples ruin any plans, ruin any goals, and ruin your future. You're always going to get the odd person that's going to try and pull a fast one and rip you off. Imagine like Walmart or Tesco or whatever shop. You know, they're going to get a small amount of people going to go in there and they're going to steal things. But if they would have said, no, we're going to shut all the shops. We can't live without people stealing the odd sneaker bar or Mars bar or can of Coke. We can't live without, we're going to shut the door. And they'd be walking away from millions and billions they'd be walking away from. Just because of the odd tiny little minority. You know, it's not worth putting your life on hold, putting your goals on hold. If I was not trusting anybody, I would have walked away from so many business opportunities. I would have walked away from so many good friendships. The amount of people that have scammed me is so low. So I've had some people trying to rip me off, but it's so low. By me giving people trust first, by me giving people the benefit of the doubt first, I've built so many great friendships and so many good business relationships. And I've made so much money on places like eBay and selling courses and even making YouTube videos, if I was not to trust anybody from the get-go, then I'd have a crappy 9-to-5 job somewhere and not enjoying anything. So you've got to first of all, trust people. If the odd person rips you off, remember that odd person ripping you off, go and watch my last video, the last video before this one, and I go right into why, if somebody's trying to rip you off, how they're ripping themselves off. So I'm not going to go over that all again. But anyway, guys, that is it for this video. It's probably fairly long again now, 7 minutes. It was only supposed to be a couple of minutes, but these videos always seem to take a little bit longer than what I first think. So guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, bell button. You know what you got to do. Bye.